Hello, very good evening to all of you. Today we are going to discuss this particular question. We do have a question, and this question goes like this. We are becoming increasingly dependent on computers. They are used in business, hospitals, crime detection, or even to fly planes. What things will they be used in the future? Is this dependence on computers a good thing, or should we be more suspicious of their benefits? Now, this is the question. It's not actually an opinion question. It's somewhat discussing the situation. So this is actually an evaluation about the situation in future, or based on the present situation, how it will be in future. So here, at present, it's used in business. At present, it's used in detection of crime and even to fly planes. And what would be the situation in future? We need to evaluate the present situation and make an assumption towards the future. So actually, it's an evaluation question, actually. It's not an opinion question. So we need to compare the present situation with an imagination, which is based on the present situation, what would be the situation in future? And is this dependence on computers a good thing, or should we be more suspicious of their benefits? So do you think it's positive or negative? So this is the question. So you can see there would be some changes in future. So please assume whether it would be positive or it would be negative. So this is what we are going to see in this particular question. So when we go ahead with the introduction of this particular question, we have two sentences. The first sentence, it goes like this. It should be seen as a fact that computers have become an inevitable part of humans almost in every walk of his life. So we have rephrase this situation, rephrase this particular sentence, what we have. We have rephrased that particular sentence, which was there in the beginning. We are becoming increasingly dependent on computers. So we have left out business, hospital, crime detection, and even to fly planes. Instead, we have said every walk of their life. So we have two questions there following that. What things will they be used in the future? In future, computer usage is definitely based on artificial intelligence. And should we be more suspicious, or it's a good thing? Okay, the answer is, and one should expect both merits and demerits when such developments occur. Now we have to foresee positive things, and we have to foresee negative things when such developments occur. Now let's go ahead with the first paragraph, what we have seen. To begin, computers have made its deep impression in health, education, trade, security, aviation, and even space exploration these days. So what we can see at present is that it has made its deep impression, its extreme impression in the field of health sector, education sector, trade sector, commerce, security, aviation, and even outside the Earth, the space exploration, computers have made its impression there. At this juncture, it can be assumed that in future, it can be used in solving more complex tasks, and it's almost certain that artificial intelligence will be the critical player in that. So what will be the expectation? Yes, we do have a tremendous impact of computer in all these areas. In future, computer will be solving more complex problems. And artificial intelligence is something which is expected to play a critical role in that. Now we have some examples there. Reading a person's mind, upgrading a person's intelligence and memory, etc. would be some of the expected features of the computer in future. I have highlighted those things in green. We have three parts in this paragraph. The first part is the developments of computers, the impact of computer at present. The second part is that in future, we have computers expected to solve more complex tasks, and that would be the help of artificial intelligence. And the last sentence, we have examples for that. Some of the examples: mind mapping, upgrading memory, upgrading intelligence, all these things would be the expected features of computers in future. Now, we have the other two paragraphs. We have to expect both merits and demerits. And what do we see as merits? The thing is that the faster pace of human life. Faster pace of human life. Now we can see the life will be faster for humans. Now, if you see the life of 100 years ago, we were much slower, and we used to take a lot of time to complete the tasks. And we were engaged in one particular task at a time or two particular tasks at a time. But right now, at present, we can do multiple tasks, and that too in a limited period of time with the help of computer. More fast it would be in future with the emergence of artificial intelligence. A considerable proportion of time can be saved, and this enables humans to become more productive in respective fields of work or study. Whether you study, whether you work, what's the duration of time you take now? We need only 1/10 or 1/20 in future with the help of artificial intelligence. I can complete my graduation in just 6 months, maybe. If you take 3 years or 4 years right now. Because with the increased memory, with the increased intelligence, I can complete those things faster. I can accomplish my objectives and goals faster. And we have some examples there. Recalling a very remote memory, traveling to extraterrestrial locations would be very common in future. No, we don't have such abilities. Such exceptional abilities are not available to humans these days. But in future, it would be very common. The future human life would be extremely advanced and different from what we see today. Now, what about the demerits? What about the negative impact? Criticisms arises as humans are projected to become intellectual slaves to computers. Now, we are expected to become slaves to computer, intellectual and emotional slaves to computers. To be precise, What one can generally expect is that computers would be deciding what a person has to do and what he should not do. So what is the decisive factor? Computer decides what you have to do, what you have not to do. All these things computers will decide. In short, he's going to lose his own identity, individuality, and personality, because there won't be any privacy, there won't be any intellectual freedom, there won't be any cognitive freedom. Everything will be decided by the computer, and man is going to be a slave of computer in future. To conclude, it's clear that the use of computer technology is going to be mainly focused on artificial intelligence. Even though this facilitates a great number of human population, in many sectors, it does have potential dangers. We have to say that this is expected to benefit a large number of people. It does have potential dangers. And that is the end of explanation. We have said 3 paragraphs. In the first paragraph, we evaluated the present situation and the future situation. A comparison is there. The second paragraph, the positive effect. The third paragraph, the negative effect, and the conclusion. And this is a format what we have used here. Thank you. And that is the end of the explanation here.